Okay, I have never played 1111 before, and I know nothing about it. Let's check it out. Seems a little quiet too, so I might turn it up a bit if it stays this quiet in the game. Elijah Wood, really? Look, the volume's okay for this sequence. "2 years until peace." Ah, that 1111. Okay. Guess I should have guessed that from the title screen. I like the art style.
I guess my story starts like so many others, with a girl. A girl who worked in a photography store in a quiet little corner of Toronto, Canada.
I don't know what Elijah Wood was doing voice acting.
What are you doing, Harry? Are you meant to be playing with that camera?
The two of us grew up together, born the same month, lived on the same block. To her, we were best friends.
It's
to
cool.
me, well, never mind.
I know you have to test it, but does it always have to be on me? Well, you're not getting a serious photo out of me. I can assure you of that. I shall be silly until you put that camera away. How about
There's like
now,
some
Harry?
very slight haptic feedback in this sequence. Try to enter photo mode at any time and press A to take a free picture. Film was expensive. Photographers are limited to 16 pictures a day.
Right. I have to get back to work now.
Comment on the way it's different from reality.
Morning, sir. How may I help? A portrait, perhaps, in that fine uniform?
There's a sneaking button.
Major Barrett. I'm looking for a photographer.
It's me.
Well then, Major, you've come to the right place. Boy, bring some wine for the Major. The good stuff. Upstairs.
Who is this fine fellow then? Your son, I take it.
Oh, God, no. That's just Harry. Works for me. Utterly useless.
Bring some wine.
Forgive me, but have we met before? Your face looks familiar.
Ah, I've been in the papers a bit. Done the odd recruitment poster.
I'm gonna be like a war journalist or something.
How are things over in Europe, Major?
A interact. Okay.
As well as can be expected, we fight the good fight as best we can. Fine place you have here. Do you take commissions? Outside assignments?
Christ, boy! I said bring the good stuff. Useless.
Poor lad. I'm sure he's trying his best.
Here you are, Major.
He still goes ahead and pours it. There's a giant mug.
Cheers. Now, you said something about needing a photographer?
Yes, yes. Who took these? They're exceptional. Just the kind of pictures I'd need in the fight against the Germans.
Zeppelin Factory, Germany.
Ah, blödes Funkgerät. Kurt, du bist der Techniker. Reparier das Ding. Brennt immer um dieselbe Zeit durch. Schnell, die Berichte kommen gleich.
Wonder what's being said on the radio today. A to select, L to move.
Nähe 125, 16 Männer. Im Einsatz vermisst. Vermutlich gefallen.
Habe ich das richtig gehört, Kurt? Eher 125? In der Einheit ist auch dein Sohn Max, oder?
Sebastian Koch, I guess, is a German actor?
Alles noch unbestätigt. Ist
The
wahrscheinlich
TV
gar nichts,
actor?
aber ich sag's den anderen.
Hey, I can
Dear Katrin,
move faster with the right trigger.
I've done something I know you will not agree with. It's about Max.
It's quite a reveal where you are here, right?
It's about our son. I know now why his letters are not reaching you at the farm.
Gut, wir warten schon. Zieh den Hebel. Die Ehre gebührt dir.
Pull the lever. Prawn lever. This is a cool format so far, though. I guess he's on Homeland too, which I haven't seen, but I've heard good things about it.
Fast geschafft. Noch ein Hebel. Da hinten, vor der Leiter.
Front of the ladder. Can do. Yeah, Kurt, I think. Sebastian Koch.
Oh, Falk hat dich gesucht. Ist auf einer der oberen Plattformen. Danke, Kurt. Wunderschön.
Should be up top.
Ich würde meinem Sohn gerne ein Bild davon schicken. Wir brauchen einen Fotografen.
Working on it.
Ich platze vor Stolz,
Although
wenn dieses
not
Schiff
this side.
endlich fliegt.
Bewegung, Kurt. Das ist mein Platz. Und ich mache jetzt Pause.
On a break. Ooh, secret something. War bonds. Interesting. So this is going to be kind of like, was it Valiant Hearts? I want to say it was also about World War One. Had a bunch of cool, like, history, lore objects and the like. Yeah. More than 700,000 casualties in the year. 1916 is the start of the decline in German morale. Veterans are missing and hunger is increasing. Sign war bonds. Maybe there were other secret, like, history lore assets earlier.
Mir fehlt die Heimat.
Sure, I got it on Steam. I like this idea, though. That this is in, like, a genre with Valiant Arts, you know? Yeah, it's a cool filter. Historical walking simulator with, like, optional lore. Where do we want to go back through there? I know we gotta climb up on another platform and talk to somebody. I think I've been up all of the ladders, though. I'll go up this one real quick and see what we get. This is in the Zeppelin factory. Push the crate. I got a minor crate puzzle. Another ladder to go higher up. Let's see what's over here first. Elijah Wood gets photograph mode. Does this guy get anything special? I suppose we'll see. It's not terrifying at all.
Viele von uns hier in der Fabrik haben Söhne in der Einheit. Sie haben sich alle zusammengemeldet. Alle aus demselben Dorf.
Wolf sagt, es ist noch nichts bestätigt. Ist bestimmt nur ein Missverständnis.
Das würde ich gern glauben. Aber es war die Nummer ihrer Einheit. Und wir haben Krieg. Kurt, dein Sohn Max ist doch auch in der Einheit IR 125. Machst du dir keine Sorgen?
Also Kurt's older.
Ihr macht euch alle nur so viele
Didn't
Sorgen, weil
catch
die
that
Heimat
earlier.
so weit weg ist.
Kannst du den Direktor fragen, Kurt? Er weiß bestimmt etwas und er respektiert dich.
So the pictures from Taylor's new camera were great. And Julia looked
Back to Elijah Wood.
beautiful. But I'd never tell her that, of course. Don't know why, but I kept one of those photos. Still have it to this day.
Choose a picture. I wonder if those are the actual ones that I took.
Harry, where are you, boy? Get out here and take a photograph of the Major.
I'm coming. Have patience. Can't run indoors, but
For pity's sake, boy, come here.
hands across the sea.
Come on, boy. Do your damn job.
There's no rush. I'm sure the lad's trying his best.
So make it a good one, boy.
Take these pictures. It's your choice. What you photograph influences Harry's principles. Interesting. Sure, that looks good. Current objectives as a photographer. Oh, I may have taken it too soon. Bummer.
Major, would you also mind a picture with my daughter, Julia?
Not at all. It would be my pleasure. Come here, girl. In you get.
Make sure you frame them both in, Harry.
Come on, girl. I don't bite.
Tell me, Major, are you married?
Father!
You have to wait until the objective thing pops up. Okay, there we
Truth
go.
be
Got
told,
it.
I wish it was me in that photo. The way she was around Barrett. I'd never seen her like that before. Julia was right. He was a hero.
Der
Back to the
Direktor weiß
Zeppelin
bestimmt
factory.
etwas. Wir müssen ihn fragen.
IR 125? Die meisten Jungs von zu Hause sind in der Einheit.
Bitte, Kurt, frag den Direktor. Du kennst ihn länger als wir alle. Er respektiert dich.
I needed answers. We all did. So many of us at the factory have sons who went to war together. Some were even in the same unit as Max. The chief had a direct line of communication to the front. If anyone knew the truth behind these rumors, it would be him.
Said this before, but I wish more games would do perspective hopping like
Sie
this.
kommen genau richtig.
Valiant Hearts did that as well.
Neuigkeiten.
Radio room. Some propaganda. what's the deal?
Einige Männer aus der IR 125 werden zwar vermisst, aber deswegen sind sie noch lange nicht tot. Wir wissen bestimmt bald mehr. Aber fürs Erste muss die Produktion weitergehen. Wir können ihnen jetzt nicht helfen. Wir können nur beten.
The others may have been content to pray, to hope for the best. But I could not. What became of our son's unit? I had to know.
Yeah, enlist. I'm in like my 40s, I think.
So I have gone to the front, Katrin. I've gone to find Max.
I'm impressed, Harry. You're a real professional with that camera. Listen, I'm heading back to France in a few days. You should join me.
Oh, good.
Help your country, take a few photos, return home a hero.
I'm sure it's going to be that simple.
And remember, Harry,
It's going to be some tone whiplash going into Tekken 7, isn't it?
At that very moment, I decided I was going to war. That night, I left and never looked back. Even though it would get her in trouble, Julia gave me Mr. Taylor's best camera. Truth be told, I didn't ever want to go to war. I only ever wanted that uniform.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe one day Julia would look at me the way she looked at Major Barrett. After that, it
Comes
was all a
with
bit of a
subblock
blur.
territory sometimes.
So much happened over that next month. They signed me up, put me on a train to the coast. They even gave me that uniform.
You will think I'm impulsive, but to me there was no choice. Our son is missing at war. I cannot deal with doubt. I will not live with uncertainty. This is my path now.
2 years until peace. I like that way of framing it, too. Harry Kurt. Let's start with Kurt.
I've started this letter several times, but here, there's nowhere to think. And so I'm on a train heading out of Germany, where I write to you now. It's not a comfortable journey, being on this train. For you, my darling, nothing changes. I will still be away from home. Only now, I will carry out my duties as an engineer on the front lines.
Engineer and war photographer.
To Lucy, to tell her I have gone to find her brother.
Kurt's special power is balancing on narrow beams.
Welcher Tag ist heute? Ach, sei still. In 1-2 Monaten sind wir wieder zu Hause.
Unwahrscheinlich, so wie es an der Front für uns gelaufen ist.
Stimmt. Franzosen halten Verdun. Wenn die Amerikaner eingreifen, dann gebe ich mein Ding richtig an. Die sind auf der anderen Seite der Welt, wir sind denen egal. Der Kaiser weiß, was er tut. Wir müssen uns keine Sorgen machen.
Pretty lighting. What's up?
Aha. Wer ist da? Stehen bleiben! Das ist ein Munitionswagen, Soldat. Hier hast du nichts verloren. Wenn irgendetwas passiert, selbst die kleinste Erschütterung, weißt du, was
Seems like a bit of a setup.
anrichten?
It's always at the same moment.
I'd never even left Canada, let alone been on a ship before. You could have fit Taylor's whole photography store on the front deck alone. I'd wake up early each morning to practice with my camera. We must have been close to shore that day. For the first time in weeks, I saw birds.
Take a few photos of the bird.
The camera Julia gave me was marvelous, the best I'd ever used. I could even change the lens to see things close up.
Not a great photo, but okay.
Photos on the boat were easy. I'd had more trouble with customers back home. On the deck of that boat, anything seemed possible. I'd get to see the world and photograph it all.
The ocean here is really pretty.
I couldn't wait to tell Julia.
I think the parts that were designed with the filter in mind look really, really good.
Up early as usual, Harry.
Like the
I like that
horizon here.
Photographs of seagulls won't make the papers, son. Or are they for that girl back home? Trust me, she's not interested. But she will be, once you and I make those headlines together. Come on, let's get a few practice shots up at the bow. Get the flag in the photo, Harry. People love that kind of thing. Now, here's an idea. You, Private, get over here on the double. That's it. Smile for the camera, my lad.
Canadian. I don't know if I've seen that flag before. All red with the
Last
Union
one,
Jack in
Harry.
the top left.
Let's try one with the ocean in the background. Wait. Mines.
Hey, we just set these up.
Mines!
Ich suche einen Platz, um nach Hause zu schreiben.
Beim nächsten Wagen kann bestimmt jemand bei so
Naval
etwas
Standard.
helfen. Und Vorsicht auf dem Weg nach draußen.
Elijah Wood's special power is taking pictures, and Kurt's special power is pushing crates and balancing on narrow beams. German equipment. There's a kitty. Can I pet the kitty? Doesn't look like it. Interesting. Did not know that. German equipment, 2 of 2. Strong and thick, weighs up to 25 kilograms with rifle and ammunition. Designed to keep the soldier warm during snowstorms and rain. Carl goes on vacation. A lot of mines.
Christ, we're the only ones here. We need to let the captain know. Listen, ring the bell on the right if the ship should steer right. Or ring the bell on the left if the ship should steer left.
Oh, we're so
Lively,
dead
lad.
anyway.
I'll tell the captain. You, keep your eyes on the sea.
So, there I was, running left and right, ringing those bells like I was in church. I don't expect you to believe me, but I'm telling you, that's what happened. To this day, I don't know why Barrett asked me to signal the captain. But for the first time in my life, I felt like I had purpose.
It says so happily. And everyone's like, oh god, we're gonna die. I don't know what counts here as far as hitting it goes. Oh, I'm so dead. And then we died. Thanks, game. That didn't happen. Starboard's right, yes. I see the 6 gun. It's fine, we made it. We're alright. Thank the bellman, who totally got us killed.
Took a few bumps and bruises, but we're alive. Well done, lad. Keep it
Thanks.
up, and that girl back home will be yours in no time. Ha! Now there's a photo for you, Harry. The king's finest, clearing the path to our victory.
Minesweeper. Oh, I missed it. That's okay. The more you speak and listen to people, the more you'll be able to tell your family. That's cute.
Würde man so gar nicht meinen, aber der hat vielleicht eine Stimme. Schön, dich kennenzulernen. Ich heiße Lothar.
Ich bin Kurt.
Eins nach dem anderen. Magst du Musik? Dann setz dich und wir spielen noch was.
Sure.
And so I've found somewhere to write, to focus on what I must tell our daughter. I will, of course, be careful of the words I use. She's still so young. Please tell Lucy.
Careful about what you tell Kurt's 8-year-old daughter. It'll have an impact on the story. She is still so young. Music. Oh, that's kind of cool. It prompts it. Yeah, I think music is the right answer here, to the extent that there's a right answer. Oh, keywords. I need to talk to more people. I think we should lie. I guess I didn't talk to enough people earlier to get all of the options, but that's kind of cool. Definitely won't be home for Christmas, let's be honest here. Easy.
I hope she will understand. I hope you both will understand. Fortune smiles on me, Katrin. I've made new friends, Franz and Lothar. We play cards when we have the time and talk of home often. They're good men. I have arrived now, stationed at Vimy as an engineer. Engineers can use the radios, and I will listen for news of Max every single day.
We spent weeks on that boat. And it was a few weeks more before we got to Vimy. I was so excited. Hell, I was like a kid at Christmas. And with the Major looking out for me, I wouldn't have to worry about the war.
Yeah, you think so? So remind me, I know everyone's stoked about this Victoria 3 announcement. Each of their games has a different focus, right? What's the Victoria focus again? The systematic focus. Last time I picked Kurt, let's pick Harry first.
I'd only have to worry about taking photos.
This is it, Harry. Vimy. Follow me, son. I passed through here on my way back to Canada. Hasn't changed a bit.
Digging trenches.
Come. I'll show you where you can send letters home.
Well, if it isn't Major
Maybe I'll send something to Julia. I like how Harry's all like, oh boy, I'm so excited.
Any correspondence from Canada?
Just one for Harry Lambert.
It's me.
That'll be from the pretty one back home, no doubt.
Here, from a Julia Taylor.
Dear Harry, I still can't believe you left. Our own Harry Lambert, taking photographs of the Great War.
You know, is this one based on real people, like how Valiant Hearts was?
My father knows his best camera is missing. He suspects you have it, but I told him it's not in your nature to steal. I won't tell if you won't. I know you're only there to take photographs, but I do worry about you, Harry. Stay close to Major Barrett. He seems like a good man who will surely keep you safe. Please write back as soon as you receive this. Send a picture if you can. Yours sincerely, Julia.
Meet me by the 3 artillery cannons over there. Right. I'll show you the kind of photos we need.
You gonna reply? Folk back home love receiving pictures.
Send a picture home to Julia. The picture you send will affect the way she feels about you. Let's definitely send her the seagull.
Thank God for the rum. Concentrate on the little things. That's what'll get you through.
Must remember to write home today.
Home before the battle. It's the worst part. Then the battle's okay? Oh yeah, I forgot about the battle.
Excuse me, are you a photographer? Could you take my photo? My family back home would love to receive a picture of me. You're the only photographer that is. Do you mind?
Sure.
Thank you. Here, I found this. It's not much, but you can have it.
Overseas Club India. I think I understand why they split all of the lore objects in 2 to make you explore more, but it kind of makes me sad that I might not get to see the full lore for some of these if I don't find the other one.
Move along, friend.
They say the war will be over soon. They've been saying that for years.
This train here had a happy little accident. We were laughing for days. The officers didn't find it funny, though.
You feel that, Harry?
Cannons are huge.
That rumble? That's the real war. Just a few miles away. So that big bastard right there is Vimy Ridge. I can't wait to get my hands dirty and take it back from the Bosch. This'll be a great picture. Front page of the Star. I can see it now.
There are people you meet who change your life forever. People who, whether they know it or not, plot your life on a different course from the moment that they say hello. For me, that was the Major. I will always wonder what my life would have been like without him.
Dear Catherine, my search for our son grows more hopeful by the day. Every day I ask the men if they have news, if somehow they have seen our boy. And today began just like any other.
Wir sind beschäftigt, Kurt. Hast du nichts zu reparieren?
Trying to find my son.
Hallo Kurt, wie geht's? Das schon wieder? Ich hab doch gesagt, sieht aus wie eine Uniform der 2. Division. Ich glaube nicht, dass sie in Vimy waren, Kurt. Tut mir leid.
2nd Division uniform.
Hallo.
Nicht schon wieder. Ich kann dir nicht helfen. Da hörst du eher, was über Funk guckt.
Trying to do earlier.
Geh weg.
I like the contrast between Kurt and Harry, too.
Hallo. Nicht schon wieder. Ich kann dir nicht helfen. Da hörst du eher was über Funk, Kurt.
Some think I'm mad to seek the same information from the same places, day after day. But persistence always pays off in the end. Katrin, for today I learned of his location. I know where Max is now.
Did you?
Recruitment always need good, patriotic pictures. We need more troops if we're going to win this thing. And they'll enlist because of your photos, son. Capture the imagination of your fellow countrymen. Stir the emotions. Looks like there's prisoners being transferred through here. I should give them the once-over. Dismissed.
Later, dude.
I've got an idea. Follow me, it'll be fun.
Sure. 4 pictures of the war effort.
Right, this is it. Jump in. I'll take you around the camp. I'm sure you'll see plenty of things to
Hey,
photograph.
Pokemon
I'm
Snap,
Swindler, by the way,
but in World War
everyone
I.
here calls me Jazz. What's your name?
I'm Harry.
Pleased to meet you, Harry. Hey, do you like music? I have a guitar. Me and some
I
of
do
the
like
others
music.
like to play. You should join us later. Do you play cards? There's always a game going on somewhere. Sorry, I'm distracting you. You need to take your photos. I just like to make people feel welcome.
You got the artillery
Here's my
before.
unit. Most of us are from a place called Amritsar. You should visit.
I would love to. The broken train was maybe a mistake.
I'm Major Barrett, and I'm your new best friend. Pleased to meet you.
It's the fact that I didn't frame Barrett talking to them might get me in trouble later, we'll see.
Your photos will be famous. I know it.
The Major had taken a chance. He could have had any photographer he wanted, but he chose me. And I was desperate not to disappoint him.
Boys, listen. I really am trying to stay calm here. But you are not making this easy. Not easy at all. Oh, I need a drink. Someone keep an eye on them.
We should get the prisoners a drink too. It's good karma. You know this word? Karma? It doesn't matter. You get water, I'll get food. Let's go.
Sounds good. There's a well nearby. Harry's being helpful.
Was zur Hölle, Tommy?
Did he just threaten you, Harry? We can't be having that now. Bring your camera. This may not be kind, but it is, alas, necessary.
Seriously?
Now leave us be, Harry. That's an order.
Jeez, she got dark fast. What do you think was going to happen, Harry?
I just heard my unit is heading to the front. Are you heading to the front too? We'll have an adventure,
I feel
you
like that's what
and
they're going for with Harry here,
Gut,
right?
Gott sei Dank.
He's coming into the
Das
war with
Funkgerät ist wieder kaputt.
bright
Kannst
eyes.
du mal nachsehen? Ja?
Kurt's the opposite.
Da kann ich dir nicht helfen, Kurt. Am besten reparierst du das Funkgerät. Ich habe gehört, die Ersatzteile wären heute Morgen gekommen. Sieh doch mal nach.
Hallo, Kurt.
Hey, Otto.
Ich habe einige Jungs aus dem Regiment getroffen. Es hieß, sie sollten zur Somme.
It's important news.
Hier ist es nachts so kalt. Hier ist es nachts so kalt.
No kidding. Oh, there's even what else up here as far as I can tell. Lore, one of two. I think I missed the thing. I'm curious about. They were talking about an Indian regiment in the British Army in World War I. I was hoping to find the second half of that.
Dieser Krieg ist in ein paar Monaten vorbei.
Ich habe dir doch deine Briefe gegeben, oder?
Dear Kurt, I'm troubled by the news of Max. I've wept for him so much that I feel like I have already mourned his death. I know that he may yet live, but it is so difficult not knowing. Are you certain the best course of action is going to the front yourself?
Probably not.
I know little of these things, but the war seems so vast. Can you really hope to find Max? I understand the Waldner stubbornness, and I pray you find our boy. Be careful, Kurt. Lucy needs a father. Love, Katrin.
Danke.
Hast du etwas über Max herausgefunden, Kurt?
Nein.
Did.
Das wird schon. Frag dich einfach durch. Irgendjemand weiß bestimmt etwas. Und wenn du mal Karten
My
spielen
guitar
willst, bist
friend
du uns
from
immer
earlier.
willkommen.
Reach the required score to win. Press A to slap when two cards are the same. Other players gain points if you get it wrong.
Dein Glück wird nicht ewig anhalten.
Das ist kein Glück, Franz. Was würde ich nicht für ein Bart tun?
Hier findest du bestimmt keins.
Und wie komme ich weg von der Front?
Lass dich anschießen.
Tried.
Schmerzhaft.
Aber dann kriegst du dein Bart.
Ich wäre verwundet, aber sauber.
Oder du wärst tot.
Auf Tod kann ich
I thought it
verzichten.
was. Oh, maybe he's just way faster than
Also
me.
stink ich. Fürs Vaterland!
He keeps beating me, damn. Oh wait, no, that's me in the bottom left. I thought I was on the right. I just saw the score in the top right corner. I was like, damn, why are they kicking my ass? No, it was me. Whole lot of nothing.
Hey Kurt, gibt's was Neues? Manchmal nachts sehe ich die Glut ihrer Zigaretten. Bisher habe ich es geschafft, nicht abzudrücken.
Hm.
Dieser Krieg ist in ein paar Monaten vorbei.
You think so, Philip? I don't know about that. Get something to fix the radio. See if I can find that.
Hallo Kurt. Heute ist Nachschub gekommen. Hier, irgendwas Neues über Max?
Nein, danke.
There's our fix-it.
Hier ist alles im Eimer.
Last time I did this, I think it was about lighting all of them, but I don't think that's the case here. So I don't know if I need to learn this somewhere else. Just do all the different combinations, right? This thing's awkward to control because you have to like rotate the left stick. Let me see if someone else has ideas for what to set on that to get it to work. What's up? Sit and think briefly, and then back to it. Area they're in is called Vimy, V-I-M-Y. Is that like a coastal region?
Geh weg.
Arnold is still a dick, okay. Looks like progress definitely is going to be the radio. But I'm not sure what else I have to repair on that to get it to work. Hey, camaraderie 202. What we got? Missions of translate create moments of perilous intimacy between relative strangers.
Ein dummer Krieg.
I see, thank you.
Ich frage mich, was wohl zu Hause los ist. Ich muss heute noch nach Hause schreiben.
Dass ich das mal sagen würde, meine Frau fehlt mir wirklich. Mach dies, mach jenes. Die Offiziere machen nie die Drecksarbeit.
That sounds right.
Hier ist es nachts so kalt.
Alright, let's try messing with the radio again. I might have to look it up though, because the first time they gave me a radio, I had a switch to turn and it just turned all the lights on. Now I can only turn on one at a time. We've done a couple other World War I games. I guess Valiant Hearts is the big one. But is it right that, like, tanks are pretty much what stopped trench warfare? Or a combination of things? I think I asked that before, but seeing what I retained. Let's try this again. Only the two things interact with, right? Yeah, I have no idea. I don't think I've found anyone that gives a tip. So let me look it up. 11, fixing radio. Right. Select the wire in the top right, drag it to the slot on the bottom left, select the two dials and highlight the lobes next to either end of the wire. Oh. I think is accidentally what I just did. Okay. I think they were intending to teach me how that worked at the beginning.
I listened to the radio for hours before I heard. The Somme. Katrin. Our boy is at the Somme. It's many miles from here, but I will ask for a transfer. I'm sure they will understand. The sun sets as I write this. It reminds me of home, of the life we once had. Every day I ask for a transfer to the Somme, to Max. Every day I'm told no. It does not work like that, Kurt, they say. I will ask again tomorrow.
As the days turned into weeks, I ran out of things to photograph. I wanted to get closer to the action, to take pictures Julia would be proud of. You might have knocked me down with a feather the day Barrett came to me and said, "Harry, get your camera. We're going to the front."
Keep alternating back to Kurt.
Until then, I will do everything they ask of me. I will do my duty.
Pünktlich wie immer. Du löst heute Lothar ab. Er ist immer noch irgendwo da unten.
Ich habe gehört, Sie versetzen dich, Kurt. 4 Monate sind eine ganz schön lange Zeit. Hoffentlich leben wir dann noch.
Dear Katrin, I was sent underground again today. To the tunnels where we listened to the enemy. Lothar's shift ended as mine began. Some men do not take to the darkness, but as you know, I have grown accustomed to it well. Max was scared of dark when he was young. Do you remember? Leave the lantern on.
Much more interested in Kurt than I am in Elijah Wood at the moment.
It would burn until morning.
Screw this. I would not want to be in these
Nimm dir eine
tunnels.
Lampe. Ohne siehst du rein gar nichts.
Lighting is pretty. If terrifying. Nope.
Hey, bist du das, Kurt? Hier drüben, schnell, schnell. Hör mal, von oben kommen Geräusche.
Oh, interesting. It's like a stethoscope, basically?
I promise you, I've heard talk. This will be over within a month. I won't hear a thing with you nagging in my ear. I know what I'm doing.
I bet your rum ration we're still here next month. You better not take a bullet in the meantime.
Interesting. I didn't know that this was a thing. Listening in on the enemy by like tunneling underneath them.
Oh Gott, du bist das. Stell die Lampe hin und sperr die Ohren auf. Sie sind direkt über uns. Du kannst sie Tommys Lachen hören. Typisch Engländer. Wahrscheinlich alle besoffen. Den lauten nennen sie
Amis.
Sir. Ist wohl ein Offizier. Wie immer. Du suchst den Sprecher, ich übersetze.
You find the sound, I'll translate.
Everyone says we go over Monday, sir.
Detect enemy mine
Is that true?
shafts.
Oh, don't you boys worry about that. Just enjoy the
Paths
whiskey.
converge.
Tell the others there's more on the way. Harry! Finally! Welcome to the party. Find yourself an empty dugout, then come meet me for a drink. Enjoy yourself. Try and have some fun.
He told me to try and have fun. But there was nothing fun about Vimy.
Okay, good.
Pictures you'd see in the papers back home showed happy faces, clean uniforms. That's not what I saw.
Hey, new guy. You ever need anything, you come see me. I'll trade anything. Come back once you've settled in.
Imagine digging a tunnel though would have been like slow and miserable and dangerous and...
The men scratched and dug at lice in their uniforms, covered head to toe in mud. There were more rats than men, and the smell was like an overflowing toilet.
Okay,
This
sounds more
was
right
a
for
million
Harry.
miles away from the adventure I expected.
I'm on the night shift again tonight.
I'm so hungry.
All seems calm. Quiet. It won't last.
Mm-hmm.
This waiting around is killing me.
It seems like even modern tunnel digging is pretty harsh
Are you
work.
scared? I'm not. Bloody war. Thank God for the rum.
Victory is just
To play the same song on both sides of the war. Right.
Hey, a word of advice. Keep your head down. Fritz loves to snipe.
Yeah, I don't think so. But I see why they're using it twice. One, because it's public domain. Two, because you can have it on both sides of the war and make a point about that.
You knew. You look fresh. If you get lost, just follow the signs.
I like how they have to, like, do stuff like this where the sign is obvious enough without it having actual legible text on it because of the filter. It's cool.
You the new photographer? That job's cursed. Good luck, mate.
You're a kitty.
Hey, don't be afraid.
Trench sign. Devil's Trench. Trench names on official maps are secret and the subject of precise codification. Namesake on the ground, lots of different forms. Suicide Corner, Piccadilly Circus. Superstition is strong, and a bad trench has a name men fear. Trench organization is simple. Trenches run parallel to each other. The first trenches are the front line, moving backwards, first support and artillery. Running perpendicular between them are narrow communication trenches. I don't think I understood that about the organization of trenches. That's interesting. Bunch of parallel lines and then perpendicular ones move between them.
Get back to your post. This is the officers' quarters. Move on.
They seem pretty nice.
I've got a letter for you.
Dear Harry, my first correspondence from the war. I'm delighted to hear from you, Harry, but I do wish you would use your photography talent in a slightly more positive manner. The picture of the bird is delightful, although I have seen a seagull before. You must have seen more exciting things on your travels. It's so difficult to understand what you're going through overseas. Please find a newspaper clipping enclosed. It has a photo taken by Major Martin Barrett. I didn't know he was a photographer too. He is such an impressive man. Don't you agree? Sincerely yours, Julia.
If you want to send a picture home to your girl, you just let me know.
Send our buddy.
You hear what Bulletproof Barrett? Survived a lot of battles, that man.
A great war has to happen at the end of Vicky. Interesting.
No free dugouts here, pal. Try closer to the front. They empty fast.
Yeah, I guess, so I get the idea that Crusader Kings is about individuals and human relationships, and Europa Universalis is about states. So what's, like, the core unit of Victoria?
I reckon the brass will send us over soon. Everyone's saying it.
What's a Canuck like you doing here? I miss my wife. Are you scared? I am.
It's so cold here at night.
Oh, a camera. You must be Barrett's new pet.
It doesn't seem so great.
Oh, you're Barrett's new photographer. If you're looking for the front, just follow the signs to hell.
See, EU is state to state, Victoria is state to subject, citizen. Okay.
Hello.
Interesting. Poor Elijah Wood.
Harry! Oh, you're here. I haven't seen you in weeks. Let's go play cards and catch up. Come on.
They cast Elijah Wood because they needed someone who starts with adventure in their eyes and then
Ich bin echt neidisch.
They granted my transfer request, Katrin.
Ends up like Frodo at Mount Doom.
I'm tired of my asking. It will not be until August, but they will send me to the Somme, to Max. Though I have grave news to share also.
Wie vorhin. Du suchst den Sprecher, ich übersetze.
Ah, interesting.
About to tell them. Chances are they bloody do as well. If I find out who's leaked that info...
Hast du das gehört? Gott, hast du das gehört?
Where the hell do these rumors come from? Everyone's saying we attack on Monday.
But sir, I thought we do attack on Monday, the 9th, right?
Yes, but they weren't supposed to find out yet. I need a bloody drink.
Set a trap then. Gonna play slap.
You've heard the rumors, right? We go over the top soon. So let me ask you a question. Would you rather lose the war and live, or win the war and die? I know my answer. I've had enough of all this. I want to go home.
Come on, friend. It's only a rumor. People say these things all the time.
You guys are terrible at this game.
Everyone's feeling so down about this rumor. Music always cheers people up, but my guitar broke last week. I've nearly fixed it. I just need something for the pegs. Have you ever seen Barrett's fancy steel flask? The one he drinks from? I think I could use that. Go and find him. He likes you. Maybe he'll just give it to you.
Just establish that he's pretty close by. I like the perspective shift there from the soldiers listening below.
Harry, my boy, you found a dugout, I trust. Let's get another picture for the papers back home, eh? Major Barrett plans the next brave offensive. Photo by Harry Lambert. Wait! I should look professional. Let me put this flask down first. Right. Picture. And make sure you get Bimmy Ridge in the background. Good. Now rest up, son. Relax while you can.
You got your flask. Probably should have followed my buddy Joss to see where he landed up.
You got everything, Harry. Say, do you know how to play?
I don't.
Wir sollten zurück nach oben.
We don't know what the grave news is yet.
Wie zum Teufel kommt die Katze hier rein?
Kitty.
Fang sie, Gott.
I think that's the cat we've been seeing the whole time.
Zu viel Lärm macht, wissen die, wo wir sind.
Verdammte Katze, komm hierher!
Sniper and Watcher.
4 days from the date of this letter, we will be attacked by the enemy. I've been blind, Katrin. I've been a fool. I've never imagined I might die before I found Max. Never stopped to consider I may not return home.
But I didn't promise that Christmas present.
Forgive me.
Hey, Katze, komm her.
Now's the perfect time to be doing this.
I should have returned immediately, should have reported the news. But instead I remained in the darkness. I could hear the enemy above me. They were playing music. Catherine, it reminded me so much of home. I lost track of how long I listened for.
Look at a cigar box guitar. Let's go. You're not clapping in time, dude. Calm before the storm. Shit's about to get real bad.
Wo warst du denn, Kurt? Das hat ja ewig gedauert. 4 Tage bis zum Angriff. Das ist übel.
Ja.
Sniper and Watcher. Trench warfare consists of long periods of waiting. The two sides are sometimes less than 100 meters apart. Main activity during the day is to watch the enemy. I don't think I appreciated that they were that close. I thought that the no man's land or whatever was like a pretty huge space because it was just vulnerable to artillery fire at any time. Sniper's role is crucial. Spread fear among the enemy. Canadians are skilled. Frequent game is to target objects in the opposing trench, pans or barrels that make a clear sound when shot. Even the enemy reacts with cheers at the skill of the sniper. Hi, Benedict. How are you?
Ich würde alles tun, heimzukommen. Ich frage mich, ob meine Frau an mich denkt. Der Feind hat seine Augen überall. Ich weiß es.
Kurt, komm hier rüber.
Franz wants to talk to me. What's up?
Was hast du da unten gehört? Sag mir, wo die Ratten sich verstecken.
Ein Offizier der Alliierten hat gesagt, sie greifen in 4 Tagen an.
Endlich eine Chance, Tommys abzuknallen. Sonst noch etwas?
Finally, you say.
Hier in der Kantine habe ich nichts erfahren.
Und wo gibt es was Interessantes?
In the officer's towels.
Hier habe ich die Musik gehört.
Ah, sie tanzen auch noch. Unauffällig sieht anders aus.
Oh no, are they gonna get sniped? That's why they gave me this stuff about Sniper and Watcher. That's sad. Not Yas! They spent so much time setting him up, he's a cool guy! Harry's not having a good time. Love you too, Ben, you're very soft.
The first time you see someone die, everything shuts down. You're left with thoughts that go round and round.
Some men here relish the opportunity to kill. I do not. Who are we to say who lives and who dies? That is God's will, not ours.
You start to make promises to yourself. Promises to do right. To live well. to be a better person.
If I can survive this battle, I am one step closer to the Somme. I will eventually get my transfer. I will finally be able to find our boy.
As its memories retold, I assume these are both real people.
Return home a hero. That's what the Major promised. But he didn't say I'd be photographing the battles. He didn't say I could die.
I'm getting old, Catherine. I'm not a soldier.
So, I figured I'd just stick by him. Hell, what choice did I have?
Ready, boys? Come on, Harry! Over here! Charge!
Oh god.
Stick with me, Harry! For king, for country, for glory! Come on, Harry! Just march! Get those knees up,
I like how he's got the yellow light on him.
Get to cover! Get down and wait for them to reload, lad! Harry, get your camera! Time to do your job! Get
Seriously?
A photo of this. The Major and his men stared death in the face!
Oh great, wonderful.
Harry, the picture! Come on! The skies are ours, boys! Push forward!
Oh, that's a nice perspective shift there. Machine gunners need water. Where can I get some? Just to cool them or something? Cool the guns down.
Sniper! We need to move, Harry! Now!
Stay close to Barry if I want to survive. Well, so much for that.
There you are, son! How you holding up? All the fun of the fair, eh? Need to get to those machine guns!
Yeah, the art style really works for these battle scenes too. And the music contrasts with what's actually happening.
Hol die Munition aus dem Versorgungsaufzug! In dem Raum hinter mir!
Kurt, Gott sei Dank! Der Generator ist hin! Du musst ihn reparieren! Das
I like how both the people we're talking about here are, get the lift fixed.
Kurt, wenn du Munition brauchst, musst du den Aufzug reparieren! Die Munition kommt von unten! Das Kabel, Kurt!
Two people that are not like active soldiers, engineer and a photographer. Trying. The one's asking for help. Bye, Ben. He's very nice.
Wir werden verlieren. Ich weiß es.
Thanks for the cable.
Hol die Munition aus dem Versorgungsaufzug! In dem Raum hinter mir!
Fixed.
Munition kommt sofort! Ab nach draußen mit dir, Kurt! Wir halten den Eingang!
That seems bad.
Boss! Bastards! That machine gunner's mine! Smoke! That's our chance! Now, Harry!
I'm super dead.
Harry! 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 We can't stay stay here. We need to move. Get a grip, lad. Think of the girl back home. They know we're here. Stay down. This is it. Forward for the Empire.
Nice.
You read about it in books. The white light, surrounded by the dark. Was I dead?
Fell into the tunnel from earlier.
Worse, I was still at Vimy.
Scheiße!
God! FBI!
No, not Lothar! The two friends we have!
Finde deinen Jungen.
Kurt! Zurück in die Tunnel! Ich halte sie hier auf!
Gonna run into Elijah Wood down here. Can't see anything down here. By design, it seems. Maybe an odd couple thing? Maybe they gave me the choice to shoot there. Huh. End of part 1. Maybe it's inspired by real stories then, rather than... I assume they wouldn't let you have moral choices if it was based on real people, you know? Kitty. Hey, thanks, LitFX. How you been? Oh, I'm the kitty. Catch the delicious bird.
I can't. Shut it. Jerry's got ears like foxes.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that. That was rough for a bit there, huh? Damn.
Das blöde Viech ist im Weg.
I think this has been the same cat the whole game.
Es sind einfach zu viele!
Hey!
Now I was shocked. I didn't know what the hell was
Maybe
going on.
if you pick shoot, like, it doesn't fire.
That guy was the enemy. He could have shot me, but he didn't.
Dear Catherine, I have survived. Though it's a miracle I have done so.
Hey, and Elijah Wood saved him.
I spared the life of the man who saved me. The Lord works in mysterious
I liked
ways.
having the little cat mini game there to, like, keep you in suspense about what happened.
Also, hier ist es nicht sicher. Verstehst du? Nicht sicher. Wir müssen weg.
Sorry, I don't understand. What's going on?
See if we can find a way out. Oh, I think I see. We want to link that one to 2. Okay, and then we want to link that one's correct. We want that one to go to 4. Means that one probably goes there. Hey, lights. And rats everywhere.
Oh, Mensch, abgeschlossen. Das gibt's nicht. Abgeschlossen. Von der anderen Seite müsste sie aufgehen. Sie bombardieren das Gebiet. Es ist viel zu gefährlich.
Let's try to find the key.
Los, komm, Beeilung. Hier lang.
Oh, that's cool. The character selector is active. You can choose who you're playing with the D-pad. Interesting. That's a neat mechanic to not introduce until an hour and a half in.
Komm, hilf mir mal.
You're the kitty. Gets in a blink in sequence.
Hey, hey, hier drüben, mach die Tür auf.
This place seems to be secure enough to wait until the end of battle.
You can just open this door from the other side. Okay. It looks great in a lot of the scenes. There was a ocean liner scene earlier that looked really good. No problem, dude.
Without the bird distracting the German, who knows what would have happened? I know this is going to sound silly, but I truly believe that bird saved my life.
The German saved your life.
Poor thing got injured real bad. I figured I'd return the favor.
Give it to the cat. 2 hours later.
And so we are trapped underground. He's a good man. He found a gravely injured bird, which he nurses back to health. It's futile, but I have not the heart to stop him.
If the current playable character doesn't understand what is said. Ha! Okay, that's kind of cool.
Danke. Vielen Dank. Du hast mir das Leben gerettet.
Sorry, I don't understand. What's going on?
I think you'd at least know Donkey.
Die Bombardierung hat aufgehört. Wir sollten uns mal umsehen.
I'm sorry. I don't understand you. What the hell was I doing? He was a German. We were at war. Only somehow, we weren't enemies.
We found food, but who can say where the next meal will come from? We explored a while longer in search of water.
Look for water. Okay. There it is. Oh, it got me some lore. Okay, cool. I go back through there, which is fine.
Hier geht's nicht weiter.
Still haven't found the key.
Komm, hilf mir mal.
He shows up to help without you having to switch. Cool. That's fucking teamwork.
Danke für deine Hilfe.
I don't think I've heard of it. So this is a well, maybe? I played a game that was kind of like that. It's sort of like Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, but with puzzles. Like,
I found water!
Oh, he knows water.
Can you help get the bucket upstairs? Understand? Bucket?
I'm trying to remember the one. I think We Were Here is what I played, where like one person has like a library with a bunch of texts describing how to solve puzzles and images and stuff, and the other person's actually in like a dungeon, and the person with the text has to explain how to solve the puzzles in the dungeon without actually being able to see any of it themselves. So kind of like Keep Talking in that respect. Tunnel 2 of 3. This is a really cool premise, though, and I like that they took the time to introduce the characters separately and have you play as them at the same time, temporarily, before switching to the sequence.
We are stuck here, Katrin, and I do not know how long for. We found water, but it will not last forever.
The cell is like co-op Canadian and German soldier.
My name's Harry. What's your name?
Oh, ich verstehe dich nicht.
Show my name.
Harry.
Ah, Harry. Ich heiße Kurt.
I like how that's cool with the red parts of the subtitles.
His name was Kurt. I don't know if he meant for me to keep the envelope, but I never gave it back. Oh, and I almost forgot the best bit. We found a cat. I swear to you, it's true. A real, live cat, stuck there, just like we were.
Though I never believed it would, the bird has made a full recovery.
Cat didn't eat it.
Unable to escape, it now flies from the boy to me and back again. It's quite remarkable. I've never seen anything like it.
I think we all lost track of time down there. Days passed, maybe even weeks.
Really? C'est la vie.
Food is low, water almost gone. If this letter finds you, know that we tried. And please tell Lucy.
The water's almost gone. Tell Lucy. Let's go with peace. I met a cat here who lives underground like I do. You would like her. Laugh is locked. Okay, let's do cat. Met a boy called Harry. He reminds me of your brother. I've not forgotten Max. Let's do boy. Let's do things that are distracting, right? Send. Well, though not actually send. Put in pocket to maybe be delivered after my death.
Kurt, I made a rat trap. Or, at least I tried. If we can find a good place for it, we might have something to eat.
How's eats? Eating rats, alright.
If you'd told me that one day I'd be underground catching rats for food, hell,
I think we've dropped the photography mechanic here, which makes sense.
Stuck and hungry. We'd got the idea from the cat, trapped down there with us. She seemed smart.
Speaking of the cat, Ben heard the meowing from one of the other headphones. This explains why the cat is the loading screen icon. Smart, but no good at catching the pigeon.
Did you hear that? Why is that cat meowing? Has she found something?
This looks like a larder. They don't have to eat rats.
I couldn't believe my eyes. There must have been enough food and water to survive for months. Some had been opened, some eaten by rats, but most was intact. Whatever else happened,
all rat
we
sausages.
wouldn't starve.
I couldn't believe it. We hit the jackpot. Every shelf and every crate was filled with food and drink. We could live like kings down here, survive for weeks, months even. All we'd have to do was eat and wait.
It wasn't soon after that we heard it. Digging. Someone was coming.
What are they gonna do?
German or Allied. One of us would be the enemy. We had to escape. And fast.
Interesting.
4 Stück. Wozu gehören die wohl?
Communication 102. They actively don't want rescue now. It's smart. I like how that's probably why they had the scene earlier of the German prisoner of war being executed, to know that we're not just going to take one of them as a POW and it's going to be fine, right? Anywhere to hide. I think the portraits in the bottom left are like the actors. So it kind of looks like Elijah Wood. I googled what Sebastian Koch looks like when I was trying to figure out what all he was in. You can barely tell though from the in-game art.
Nur Ratten.
Rats through there. Did this one earlier. I guess it's already done. Okay. Shell types. TNT.
Moment. Jetzt erkenne ich diese Tunnel.
Hey, Kurt's using a superpower.
Sprengstoff sein. Sieh mal diese Schilder. Die Pioniere benutzen diese Tunnel. dann muss es hier auch Sprengstoff geben.
Hey Harry, what's up? I thought this was a walking simulator, but I think it's actually a kind of a co-op puzzle game. The controls for that are a little janky. Okay, there we go.
I saw daylight. I knew we had to get through that wall somehow.
I have a guess then. Is there a cart down here? Because that's Kurt's other superpower.
Harry, komm, hilf mir mal.
That sounds enough like come help me that he should have that figured out. Friendship is magic. Hey, TNT 2 of 2. What we got? Small but deep tunnels are dug below enemy lines. Each side listens to the other. When the sound of the enemy digging stops, its fear increases. The end of digging may mean the enemy has left their tunnel and are about to detonate TNT, killing dozens of men. So they would break into enemy tunnels by accident. Some tunnels are just 80 centimeters apart. You do intense fighting underground. Fuck that. No, thank you. Alright, we're about at time here. I'm gonna try to finish this puzzle.
Gut gemacht, Harry. So kommen wir raus. The boy found explosives.
The nope of
He was
all
a
wars.
resourceful young man, much like Max. So we looked for the best place to use them. Time was running out.
Those trenches, poison gas. Deeply unsanitary conditions. Come on, I don't know why that thing is so janky. There we go. Oh, it resets after a while if you don't hold it. Interesting. Teamwork.
I never truly understood the German, but there was one phrase he kept repeating.
I kept telling him, "Thank you, hero."
Aww.
Danke, hero.
I wanted him to understand he saved my life.
And I think I understood, but I was no hero. When that roof came down...
If he had not pushed me out of the way...
Hell, I tried to run, and he just kind of tripped into him.
I do not think I would live to write this.
Hell, if you wanted to see me as a hero, fine. Who was I to argue?
It's strange to think we will never see each other again.
Geh zurück. Ich lege den Sprengstoff.
Wait, let me get a picture first. Photo? Photo?
Schnell, wir müssen weg.
Weird.
We escaped, Katrin. We survived.
Kurt's plan worked. Blew a hole clean outside.
Cat and
I
the
couldn't
pigeon.
believe it. Me? I found my way back to the front. Turns out they thought I was dead. Told Barrett everything. Apart from the bit where I made friends with a German. He said I needed a break. Asked me if I'd ever seen the Eiffel Tower.
Although I did not encourage her, the cat followed me back
Nice,
to
so
the
now they both
trenches.
have a familiar.
In August, they will send me to the Somme. All I have to do now is...
Are they gonna run into each other again? That would be crazy.
I couldn't tell you why, but that bird seemed to want to stick around. So I took it upon myself to train her. Hell, maybe she'd even be useful.
I should be able to... 15 months until peace. Once I get a chance to pause here, I will.
Dear Katrin, I arrived at the Somme today. I continued my search for Max.
Future Marstead, you just did a co-op sequence, but I think you're back to playing the two characters separately, so just switch between them as you go, and you're just starting a new section here. You just arrived. Looking for your son, Max. Good luck. Thanks for sharing this, Leon. It's a cool game. It's well paced.